to gush over a bunch of pretty polishes that I've been keeping to myself for way too long. Hey, Krista. I'm glad you made it this week. Yeah, those calendar reminders are so helpful. Hey, Alicia. Glad you made it. So what is on my nails? I did them today. Do you like them? I sure do. I was feeling something wild. So one of the polishes is actually a combo, like a jelly sandwich on most of my nails, and then something else on the other ones. I just wanted something different. So the black is Zoya Storm, which was on my summer rack. I just hadn't tried it. Let's see. Polish lighting. There we go. um, yeah, and I've heard such amazing things about Zoya Storm, and I went out in the sun today, and I have to say they're all true. It is beautiful. But I didn't want to just wear black on its own because it's like not the most exciting to me. And I've been wanting to do a jelly sandwich with the Sinful Colors. This is the turquoise shade from the Sheer Matte collection that released last summer, I think. And I also hadn't worn this one. And I decided to sandwich it with one of my polishes that I am hauling today, Rogue Lacquer, Happiest Place on Earth. And I just couldn't wait to wear this one. And when I saw this and this together, I was like, hello, match made in heaven. And I am completely in love with how it turned out. Like, there you go. The flakes are just so glowy, and I decided to leave them matte because I just liked it. And I did like reverse. I've never done my Skittle, if you can even call it that, manis this way where it's 2 here and then 3 here, like alternating fingers, but I think it's kind of fun. So, yay. Thanks, Alicia. All right, so it's been a long time since I've done a haul. The last time I did one was in April. So I have many a polish to share with you. Usually in that kind of time span, I would have probably over 100 polishes, but I've actually been really proactive with my purchases. I was kind of on a budget there for a while. And then it was like for a little bit, my life just got so crazy that I was not keeping up with releases very well. And I just wasn't buying much unless something caught my eye, which is so not like me because I follow like every release and I'm so like excited about stuff, but I'm glad. I'm glad I showed some restraint because I couldn't do a 100 polish haul. We'd be here all night. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Ashley. Glad you're here, Christine. So they're kind of in a random order, but I did group them by like brand, maker, and yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I didn't swatch them on a swatch wheel. We're just gonna look at them together. Just gonna gush over how incredibly gorgeous they are. So the first one, like I said, I already have on my nails, Happiest Place on Earth. I just couldn't resist. Oh my gosh. And it was so pretty glossy. I had a hard time leaving it matte, but it's really pretty matte. When I saw this release, I instantly knew. I set my alarm. I was not going to miss this because it's just so beautiful. I also got its sibling shade, Spirit of Innovation. The blue one called to me too. There was a pink in this release. I actually, who am I? I don't know. Wasn't that drawn into the pink. I don't know. I just, for some reason, the blue and green flakes in these two just looked so much more wow to me. I wanted these two specifically. And I can't wait to do the blue. You got all four, Sarah? I did get this one too. So the pink was the only one I didn't get. I probably should have gotten the pink just to round out the collection, but I've been trying to be good. If it's not a I have to have it, I'm not getting it. That's what I've been doing. And I tried this as a jelly sandwich too, and that was amazing. Amazing. So I can't wait to jelly sandwich this one. And it does remind me, well, I don't know. I was going to say it reminds me of everything taco. I heard someone make that comparison. I'm not sure. maybe in some ways. But yeah, isn't it gorgeous? This one's called Creative Chaos, and it's a topper. So, so gorgeous. The pink is your least favorite. That's what I picked up from the swatching reviews that I saw. I was like, I mean, not that it doesn't look super beautiful, but I feel like I have stuff that's kind of similar. Like I was thinking, Banished. Is it no Poisoned Apple from Cuticula? That's a like pink, flaky, kind of in the same tone. And I was like, I don't think I need it. Oh yeah, that's right. I know you love Disney, Sarah. Hey, Felisa. Yeah, they would make a pretty Skittle. I agree completely. Welcome, Sarah. Hey, Jessica. And then I got two more rogues, two toppers, because Rogue makes some amazing toppers. This one's Batsy, which I feel like everyone and their mama already has. It's a black flaky topper. And then this one's Apparition, and it's a hollow flaky topper. Both look so beautiful. This one is a lot denser than the other flaky toppers that I have. Look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. If I get antsy over the weekend, I may end up putting this Apparition over the Storm. Because who doesn't want more hollow? And I'm excited for Batsy too, especially with Halloween around the corner. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of that one. And then, because I went so long with sharing my polishes, I have 3 Stella Chroma mystery polishes to share with you. The first one is long ago. This one released in April. And it was April 2022 mystery subscription box polish. If you weren't aware, Stella Chroma does a monthly mystery subscription box. I think it's $10 for the polish plus shipping, maybe $11 for the polish. 10 or 11. And every month, about the middle of the month, you get a mystery polish shipped to your door, and it's automatically like taken from your account. And I just think it's so fun because I love Stella Chroma polishes. Everything she makes is a piece of art, and Pam is a gem. So this was the April one. This one, it's really pretty, but I don't know. I don't know. Something about it. I think it's going to be pretty sheer. So maybe it'd be a great candidate for this kind of sandwich situation. If any of you have worn this one already, let me know. Does it build up to full opacity? It looks really pretty. I like the glitters in there. And then the one from the next month, the May, is gorgeous. It looks like cookies and cream milkshake, like Oreo milkshake, Blizzard. That's what I'm getting from this, and I'm all about it. It's so fun. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Ooh, good question. It's probably not too far off, actually. I feel like the flakes are a little bit bigger in this one, like that one. Jeez. Plus, it has the added glitter. And I think Pink in the City, yeah, I'm looking at it from far away, is a little bit brighter. And this one's a little bit more raspberry. I wouldn't have thought of that. Good question. Yeah, the mystery subscription's so fun. So fun. And then here's the most recent, the one from June. So if you haven't opened June's yet, although that was a while ago, you might want to close your eyes for a second. So here's the June one. Kind of reminds me of the April one a little bit with all those flakes. Really pretty. This is like not a color I would pick for myself either. And that's something I like about the Stella Chroma mystery subscription is I get stuff that I probably wouldn't purchase myself, and it kind of makes me try new things. I love that. Oh, Sarah, you're really good at layering. You always find good things to layer. I've never tried layering Pink in the City, but I love it on its own, so I need to try that. And then I purchased a few things from Great Lakes Lacquer. They had a collection. When was this? Late spring, I think. Um, and it had all of these bases with these shifty flakes. And this one was the one, as I was watching all the swatchers share it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need that one. And it turns out it was the only one in the collection that was like limited edition. And I was like, of course. I was like, you can only buy this one weekend and then it's not available anymore. And I was like, well, there we go. I'm buying it. And it's like a really, really dark navy blue with a ton of shifty flakes in there. And I only have like one Great Lakes lacquer polish. I think Labrador Essence is the only one I have, and I love it. And I love this color combo. So I was sold instantly. I agree, Jessica. Their polishes always look so beautiful. And so I bought one more. I'm getting really good about that though, about only buying one polish if I really only love one. But I did buy this one too. It's called Dusk on the Shores of Portage. And I couldn't resist those shifts. Are you seeing them? Look at all those colors. It's got yellow, green, blue, red, copper, and then in a purple base. The swatches of this looked ridiculous. And this was an older um release, so it may still be available. My gosh, it's so amazing. Are they, Sarah? I haven't tried them, so I'm so excited. Most of what I grabbed was shimmery stuff. And I'm realizing I bought one more Great Lakes lacquer in this haul from PPU back in April. And now I'm looking, it's not that different from the one that I bought from the Great Lakes Lacquer site. So that is Dusk on the Shores of Portage. This is the April PPU shade, the colors of cobalt. So I have a taste, I guess. They're quite different, but the base color isn't too far off. This one, the PPU shade is much more blue. This one's much more purple. This one's shimmer is much more red or yeah, pink. And this one's much more red, but I probably could have been okay just getting one of them. Oh well. I never regret a shimmer. So pretty. And then I got one more in April's PPU. This is way back, y'all. I got MJ Lacquer's Baby Boy Blue. MJ Lacquer is not a brand I have much of, and I've always really intrigued by what they have for polish pickup. So I wanted to try this. It seemed like a really beautiful base color and it's gorgeous in person and lots of pretty sparkly things inside. So glad I got this one. This one looks like a good candidate for summer. Hey, Natalie, we're just getting started. And then one other PPU I got in May. This was the only thing I got in PPU in May. Is Cherry Blossoms from Kathleen and Company. This was an impulse buy. I was dead set on not grabbing anything this month, but then I had FOMO. I was scared of being left out, and so I got this. Did I need it in hindsight? No, I probably should have skipped, but never regret a shimmer. And it has hollow flakes. Like, who can resist that? Really pretty shade of green, too. By the way, y'all, PPU video should be up this week. I think this is the most excited I have been about a PPU video all year. Or just a PPU month. I feel like there's lots of really, really amazing stuff. Um, yes. If you are not a reflective glitter lover or you just feel like you could use a break, you're going to be very pleased with this month's selections because there are some reflective glitters, but I feel like there's a lot of other stuff too and just a really pretty rainbow. I'm going to stop gushing, but just letting you know, I haven't even picked my top picks yet because I can't because there's too many. They're amazing. And yes, Bonnie, Great Lakes Lacquer does have an online store, and I believe they stay open. Um, they sure do. That's where I got those first two polishes. And it was a very smooth ordering process. Yeah, y'all get ready. Start saving your money. And then the last collaboration box purchase I've done in the last little bit was from HHC. I got She-Hulk, and this is from Phoenix. And I guess this is my first Phoenix. Phoenix was EDK, correct? As Malta as Kelly? I think so. And now they're Phoenix, but I haven't purchased anything from them since they've rebranded. So that's cool. But I got this because I missed out on Game Room and I was hoping it would remind me of Game Room. That was a polish offered in uh, Polished Gamers box, I think from Penelope Lou's. It does not completely remind me of Game Room because the base is a little bit pinkier, but gosh, isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Yes, Alicia, I agree. Oh, those flakes are beautiful. That's why I had to get this haul going. I was like, I've got to wear these before summer is over. Oh, good to know, Funny Monkey. Thank you for that update. No way, Krista. Congratulations. That's amazing. Save you some money a little bit. You're going to be spoiled for choice for what to get. And then a friend gifted me some polishes, a few glam polishes, close to perfect, far from normal. This was a recent release, and it is a really pretty violet holographic. I don't have too many glam polishes, but this one really caught my eye. I just thought this, I've just been really enjoying purples lately. And then also this glam polish, same collection, The End of the Road. And this one's more of a periwinkle, like a cool toned purple, linear holographic. And this one I think would fit into the Very Peri category. Someone was asking me about Very Peri recommendations. I think this one would be Very Peri. I think, no, maybe. This one might be Very Peri. So I realized I didn't have very many of those kind of shades in my collection, and I think I compensated this month. I actually have quite a bit now. Not a bad thing. They also gifted me some 9 zeros, which I always welcome in my collection. I have like 6 of them, and I love them. I've worn almost all of them, which is really impressive for how long I've had them. This one's onesie, and it's so cute. The color is like the soft blue base with the red glitters. Very cute. Hey, Briska. I agree, Terry. That is my one complaint about glam polish is their skinny brush. I don't like it. I can work with it because their formulas are good, but well, that I've tried, but I don't like it. um, this is 90 Toyland. Another one I thought was so cute. Our theme this year for school is Candyland or like candy something like something Candyland. And I was like, is this not the perfect Candyland polish? It just looks so playful. It reminds me of like ice cream and sprinkles. Ooh, you could do a fun nail art with this. I like that. I like that. Then I impulse bought again. Bee's Lacquer released their Lore Olympus collection. Oop, nope, wrong one. There we go. Beasley's released their Lore Olympus collection, and I love Lore Olympus. I really, really like that web series. So I swatched the collection, but they had some mysteries, and I was like, I must get them. This one's Don't Get Another Dog. It's beautiful. The shimmer is so crazy, crazy bright. I'm in love. It is very, very sheer, though, from what I've seen. Let's check. Yeah, it might build up because of the shimmer in there. But it might be a good layer, one to layer over a similar base color or with a blurring base coat. No way, Funny Monkey. What are the chances? I love it. Sarah, not that I've heard about 90, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope soon. And then I also got this one from that collection, Apology Donuts, which is just, this one is great, very, very sheer. Yeah, very sheer, but super shimmery. This one would probably be great for jelly sandwiches. The shimmer is wow. Wow. Oh, I feel you, Christine. I should have known in my heart that these polishes were not for me. I don't wear sheer polishes unless Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. No, please don't. Please don't. Excuse me. I'm back. I took off my headset. Allergies, y'all. But I should have known shouldn't have gotten these, but I was very lured in by the references in the Lore Olympus collection. And they are really pretty with the shimmer. And yes, Sarah, I can layer them. I can layer them over. Oh no! I am very dramatic, you all. Conveniently, I have some paper towels right here. I think that happened mid sneeze. The joy of a live stream, y'all. I'll just pretend that didn't happen. But now I want to clean the bottle. Thank you. So Krista, I put bands on my lids to indicate that they're untrieds. And I love that. I just started doing that because I saw Brenda Beiklauser on YouTube and Instagram. She does it to keep track of what she's tried and not tried, what she's worn. And it's so satisfying. I've been doing it for I think for this whole year, calendar year. And it's so satisfying to put something on for the first time and then take it off once I've worn it. And then it also really helps me have restraint when purchasing things. And I look around and I see a million rubber bands. Oh, you are going to love the Lion siblings, Jessica. They are amazing. Amazing. I also bought one from Different Dimension. This one's Toyland. If you guys didn't know, I don't know if they've closed yet, but Different Dimension said they're not carrying their polishes, Cuticula as well. They're not carrying their polishes that they created in the past anymore. I think they're trying to sell out their stock and then they're only carrying new releases in the future. So I've been wanting Toyland for a long time. Carolina from Gotta Love Polish loves this polish and it looks so perfect for the holidays. So I went ahead and grabbed just this one. Aren't you proud of me? Oh, Christine. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, Sarah. It's so beautiful. Seriously. In person, it's even better. It's even better. Even better in person. Then I grabbed a few polishes from Dom Nail Polish. This one is GTFO My Uterus. I love that. And it looks so beautiful. Yeah. This one's stunning. Stunning. And then I also decided while I was purchasing that one, I didn't have this Dom nail polish, Sunsets and Chill, and it wasn't one I was planning to get. But since I wanted that charity polish, I was like, well, I'll get this one too because it looked beautiful in the swatch photos, and I have to say it does not disappoint. I was like, is it really going to be that saturated? Because I know I have red shimmer shades. This one is very bright compared to the other red shimmers I have in my collection, and the shift is amazing. I agree, Krista. And yes, cherry fire, Sarah. That's the perfect description. Then I think from Beyond Polish, I grabbed this one. It's called That's Nude to Me. I think this is another one Carolina recommended, and it is just a nude hollow. But Carolina and I have pretty similar skin tones, so when she tells me she likes a shade on her, I'm like, I'll try it. And it does look like a really good nude shade if I ever want to wear a nude. I don't find myself wanting that too often, but sometimes I do, you know? I also bought another single polish. I was on it this month, you all, with the 1, 2 polishes releases, but just get ready. Get ready because we're going to get to a point where there's so many that I purchased from a brand. This one I got from Swamp Gloss. It is Weapon of Choice. And this came out in the Spider-Verse collection. It's a thermal, which I don't love thermals, but I love them from Swamp Gloss. Swamp Gloss makes some beautiful polishes. They don't do as many releases as I would probably purchase from them. If they released stuff every month, I would probably purchase it every month. But whenever they do releases, I have to get something. So this is what I grabbed. I just love the combination of glitters, flakies, shimmer in here, and it's a thermal. Again, I don't love thermals, but yeah. Yes, Sarah, Swamp Gloss makes some of the best. They just transition so easily and they're beautiful. They're always really squishy. Then I got two polishes from Nailed It Nailed Polish. I almost got this entire collection. Talked myself out of it because I felt like I had stuff that was kind of similar. This was a Studio Ghibli collection. Howl's Moving Castle. Um, yeah, I had to have that red. This I had to have. Had to have. With those fiery flakes. Oh my gosh. But I really liked how the purple had all of the different colors in those flakes. So I decided to grab just that one too. I was good. But aren't they pretty? Yes. It was like a five-piece collection. I'm kind of wishing I would have gotten all of them. Honestly, I don't think I've tried one Nailed It I haven't loved. I love everything from them, but yeah, this one's turnip head. And then may all your bacon burn. I love it. Bonnie, probably the first way is I spend too much time on social media, but also on Facebook, I'm on all the makers groups, and a lot of them make events. So whenever they're getting ready to have releases, I'll see um, the events pop up there on my notifications. And then on YouTube, I follow lots of different swatchers too. So when they swatch different collections, then I'll mark them down in my calendar. But it is really hard to keep track of it. It is really hard. Ooh, that sounds nice, Sarah. You know, I don't think I have one of those now that you mentioned that. I need to keep an eye out too. Um, and then I went hog. This was actually two separate purchases, but I just grouped them together for convenience. I bought a bunch of Olive Ave polishes because I hadn't purchased from her in a long time and I wanted one out of the spring release and then I wanted one out of the summer release. So I did a spring purchase and then a winter. I keep saying that. Summer purchase, excuse me. So I got Sage. This is an older polish, but I just really like the glass fleck silver shimmer in there. And it looks like a gorgeous base color. I also got Lyra, which is a really pretty yellow green leaning cream. I got Peony, and notice Peony doesn't have the rubber band. I don't remember if I talked about this in my last What I Wore video or if it's in the upcoming one, but I already wore Peony. I had a job interview and I couldn't resist. And by the way, very impressive. I love that color on me. I got Lantern because I didn't have any kind of color like this in my collection. It's like a very muted army green. I love it. And then this one, as soon as this released, I needed it. It's a dusty blue with holographic glitter. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to wear that one. And then this one was kind of a whim. I purchased actually the Lisa polish inspired by Lisa Frank. It's like a bright pink with blue shimmer for my mom and sister because they were wanting pinks. Um, and while I was on the site to purchase that, I was like, well, I'll get one for me too. So I got easy. And this one, no, I was going to say it's kind of very Perry, maybe very Perry family. But I'm so excited for these. I have three Olive Ave polishes before having these. And I love Walker and I love her channel, even though she doesn't post that much anymore. I still love watching her old videos and it just feels good to support people you feel like you know, even though you don't know them. Oh, goodness. Yes, the brushes make so much difference. I agree, Felisa, because I had some in the older brush And I was like, oh, these polishes are pretty good. But once I got the new brush, I was like, okay, these are great. And I think the bottles are adorable too, Christine. Just beautiful. Then I have a lot of mainstream. These are just sporadic purchases here, there, and everywhere where I'm at the drugstore or from Beyond Polish or wherever. This one's LA Girl in the shade Eden. There's the label. This was a Some Call Me Cocoa polish because she talked about this one a lot, and I wanted to have a bleached pink neon for this summer. I didn't have one, and I'm excited to try this one. She also convinced me to get Endless Blue. She talks about this one all the time, and I love Some Call Me Coco's channel. And this one looks gorgeous. Another one that I would really like to get on this summer before it starts cooling off a little bit. Yes, Alicia, I really don't think I have a pink like it. It truly is super unique, and it was so cheap. So cheap. Krista, after I'm done, we can have a whole discussion because I have so many to recommend. I feel like I follow a lot of different people, and they're all wonderful. Um, this was an impulse buy. I was just buying stuff from Ulta, and I was like, sure, that looks good. And I saw Jodie's polish review this collection and talk about how much she liked this. It's the Fruit Punch Peeps. I thought it was unique. But I'm realizing it's just the bottle shape and the white lid that made me think that because I was like, I have this color like 100 times over from Zoya. I love shades like this. I did not need this. Oh well, now I have it in an Insta Dry. That'll dry super quickly. But yeah, it does look to be a really flattering color. I have it a lot for a reason. I really like this kind of corally neon red shade on me. Another one Some Call Me Coco convinced me to buy. I just have like a running list of polishes to keep an eye out for because some drugstores have some stuff, some don't have other things. But I finally found this one. I'd been looking for it for a long time and couldn't find it. I found it at Kroger, of all places, and it's red carpet. It was like $1, but it's a red jelly with red micro glitter. I feel like the camera is not doing it justice, but it is very sparkly, and I am excited. I love a good red. Yes, Sarah. I love this kind of color for pedicures, that fruit punch shade. And if I would have already had a cobalt, then I wouldn't have gotten the Sinful Colors. But I don't think I have a cobalt, not a cobalt cream. Not one that's this bright. This one I got because of Carolina from Gotta Love Polish. Peak Show. She said this is her favorite light pink shade. Peak Show. She said the formula is all right. Not great, but it's a really flattering color. And it does look super soft and sweet. And then I realized I didn't have a staple. This is Essie Mademoiselle. I was like, I don't have Essie Mademoiselle. And I looked for it twice. I was like, I guess not. And I feel like Essie has so many like staple shades that are these light sheer pinks, and I have all the names in my head and I just get them all mixed up. I think I had ballet slippers and I didn't have this one. So now I have Mademoiselle. I got a few OPI from Beyond Polish. This one is Rich Girls and Po Boys. The shade of blue is everything. Everything. I wonder how it compares, out of curiosity, to Zoya Dory. It's a bit darker than Zoya Dory and it has more purple too. I think I actually prefer Rich Girls and Po Boys as a color for me personally. She convinces me to buy everything, Sarah. Did you watch her video she posted today? It was like about staple, her like curated collection. She like picked her top like 50 polishes from her whole collection. And I was like, what a great idea for a video. Now I have to buy all of these. I also bought OPI, my Chihuahua Bites. I think this is another one I bought because of Some Call Me Coco. And it is a really pretty shade of like pinky red. And then I bought this one because of Carolina. She wore this for like Halloween last year. I'm so swamped. And I'd been looking for it and it came up on Beyond Polish. I was like, let me know when it's available. And it said, I'm available like 2 weeks later. And I was like, getting ya. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I agree, Briska. I prefer the wider brushes personally, always. But actually, my Zoya Storm didn't have a wide brush in it, and I have Z wide brushes, but I was too lazy to put one in, and I was like, huh, it wasn't too bad applying it with you just have more cleanup, and sometimes it takes an extra coat, but it's not the worst ever. Wide brushes, just, I'm spoiled with them. Then I went to Meyer. Okay, so I hear Michigan people talk about Fred Meyer all the time, and I was thinking it was some like place, like ooh, like a mythical place that they have only in Michigan, because that's what I was understanding. We actually have Meyer in Kentucky too, but it's not called Fred Meyer. It's just called Meyer. And so we have Studio M polishes. I always heard Michigan people be like, "Oh, at Meyer, Fred Meyer, they sell Studio M and no one else can have them." And I went there and I was like, "Wait a second. I can have Studio M too?" I was so excited when I found these at Meyer. I was so excited. And they were really reasonably priced. This one is Miss Universe, and it's a red holographic. It's a very soft red, though. Like the other reds that I have are a little bit more pigmented. I kind of like how this one looks. Really pretty. I wanted to try a variety of finishes. I got this purple, which actually it's like a lighter version of Easy. When I have a type, y'all. This one is Spring to Life. Really beautiful. I'm getting lost in the chat. Sorry, I'm going back and reading all your messages. I don't know about the Studio M formula personally, if that's what you're asking, uh, but I've heard nothing but great things, and they were very inexpensive. So my expectations are set high. Let's see what the brushes are like, because that will tell us something. Huh? Not too bad. They're pretty thick and they fan out pretty nicely. I'll take it. Better than some. Better than Zoya before you get the Z Wide brush. This one's Neon Glow. It's a neon pink with a pink shimmer. So pretty. This one is Make a Wish. This one is a topper. Is that not wild for something you find at a grocery store? Like, what is that? It's got pink hex glitters. They're like rose gold hex glitters, and they're holographic, and it's got blue shimmer. I believe it's a topper. Yeah, that's wild. I'm about it. So pretty. Allison, I have a nail polish room. I'm really lucky to have space to do that. If I didn't, I don't know what I would do before I had a nail polish room because I haven't always had one, but my collection hasn't always been this big either. I just had various acrylic racks around the house filled with polishes. I'll have to do a nail room tour sometime. I was really hoping to get it a little more put together, maybe one more IKEA trip before I did that, but we'll have to see. And I don't know what the cream discussion is, but I agree, Christine. Nydal lacquer creams are everything. They're so good, especially if you replace them with a paddle brush. Nothing beats them. This one is scuba diving, and it is a bleached neon. Here's Flip Flop Fantasy dupe on the flip side. For comparison purposes, a little bit lighter than that one. More white in it. And then the last Studio M I got is Private Island. And I'd been craving a bright aqua This one has a subtle purple shimmer. I'm sure it won't show up on the nails, but still really pretty. And then my last purchase was Dollar Store. Dollar Tree, I think. Yes. Dollar Trees all around the country have been popping up with China glaze polishes for very little. I don't remember if they're actually $1. I imagine not anymore because I think they're like $2 now. But I found a lot, but there were there were 4 that I purchased that I was actually excited about. I got Golden Enchantment, which is like fairy dust, the silver hollow topper, but the gold version. And this one actually I have worn already. I forgot about that. I topped it over Rogue Lacquer rose gold sprinkles. It was not effective, but I'm looking forward to try this in other ways because it looks gorgeous. I also got Sample Sizing Me Up. This one is Glamletics, Very Perry Family. And this one is Central Parka. Ugly Bottle Syndrome already, and I just got it. I need to get hollows, Nick. No way. I'm like sad now. I feel gypped. I was so proud of my little haul, and now I'm like, hollows? Back to the store we go. No, this one's not new, Krista, but it's new to me. I'm excited about it. It's called Golden Enchantment. I think it is. It's the same as Fairy Dust, but just the gold version. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So that is all I got, y'all. All I got, only 50 polishes. But I'm not ashamed. I'm actually very proud of myself because, like I said, there was a time, this time last year, when I was just impulse buying everything, and maybe in the span of 4 months, I would have bought 200 polishes. So this is quite the feat. I'm excited for all my pretties. But thank you all for coming and hanging out. This was so fun. I love sharing my hauls with you. And now I can finally wear them because I try not to wear them until I share them. But you can see I didn't do so great with that this time. But I remember to put them back in the haul. So that's what matters. Lots of new exciting videos coming up. Let me tell you about them. Next week, I'm going to do my polish pickup video. That's exciting. I think I'm also going to have a what I wore in June video next week going up on my channel, or potentially maybe a KB Shimmer summer collection instead. If KB Shimmer summer collection doesn't happen this week, then it'll happen next week. And then I'm like blanking for some reason. I think I have lots of other fun, just for fun videos coming up, which I always love doing. I have not gotten my June PPU in the mail yet, Felisa. I am eagerly waiting. Yes, Glisten and Glow has some great replacement brushes. So does Nydal Lacquer. I bought a big old bag from Nydal Lacquer. Me too, Shannon. They're my favorite to film because I feel like I can just talk, and I love to talk. Can't you tell? Oh, goodness. But thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for coming. I know it went by so fast. I should have bought more stuff. Maybe next time. I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll see you later.